Our focus at Union County Electric extends beyond providing great service at the lowest possible cost to our members. We care about the community and the people in it. We supply electricity to a wide variety of commercial, industrial, agricultural, and residential locations within our community. As an electric co-op, we are part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. We do business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to community. It's Union County Electric Cooperative in Elk Point. UnionCounty.coop. Turbulent Games of Parker, your locally owned and operated family-friendly gaming store. They have a wide variety of Magic the Gathering cards going back at least 3 years, Pokemon cards, and more. They host a high school Dungeons & Dragons night every Thursday, and players from around the area are always welcome. They have a wide variety of miniatures and miniature games for your enjoyment. Visit Turbulent Games of Parker, your local store for all things gaming.
Good evening and welcome to T-Area High School, where the Huskies are getting ready to take on the Titans of T-Area. I'm Mark Cribbs, your voice of the Huskies all season long. It's great to have you alongside us tonight, alongside Abby Casting, our videographer for tonight's game. Well, tonight's a pivotal game for the Huskies. Right now they have the 6th seed locked up, and so does Vermilion. Vermilion has the 3 seed, so going into the regional tournament next Tuesday night will be the Huskies and the Tanagers. But first, the Huskies need to get by the T-Area Titans. So the Huskies are going to need to come back from a loss to Del Rapids St. Mary's last night. As soon as I can find my scores here. The Huskies fell to the Cardinals of Del Rapids St. Mary's 46-38 in what was a well-contested game for EPJ. But again, the Huskies fell to the Cardinals. So we're getting you ready for basketball. Tonight is the final regular season game for the Huskies and for the T-Area Titans. Region play will start next Tuesday night, again with the Huskies taking on the Vermilion Tanagers. So we're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we're going to have stats and more for you. Get you ready for tonight's game between the Huskies and the Titans. You're watching Point-Jefferson Husky Basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
You ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today. Strong, integrated, customized. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota. And for over 30 years, we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
Rubida Insurance in Elk Point, South Dakota is an independent insurance agency. They're not committed to any specific insurance company. They are committed to you. Rubida Insurance looks for the best combination of price, coverage, and service to match your needs. With one call or visit, you have access to multiple lines of coverage. They work for you as your consultant for your present and future insurance needs. Rubida Insurance, Elk Point, committed to customer satisfaction because our future together depends on it.
Welcome back to T, South Dakota, where the Huskies are getting ready to take on the Titans of T area. Here in the girls' game, the boys' game will follow. Earlier on in the sub-varsity contest in the JV game, T area defeated the Huskies. So the Huskies are looking to come back and get a win against the Titans in the varsity contest. So taking a look at the region standings right now, as it stands right now, T area is on top with a record of 13-6, 43.526 seed points. They have the top seed wrapped up. Now Dakota Valley and Madison have an interesting game tonight. If Dakota Valley can defeat Madison, they actually will not move up in seed points. I'm just taking a look at it as Madison is a 5 seed with a 5-14 record. Dakota Valley is sitting at 13-5 on the conference season. Vermilion is in third at 12-8, 41.800 seed points. Canton is fourth with an 11-6 record and 41 seed points. Lennox is fifth at 8-12, 39.350 seed points. The Huskies have sixth place wrapped up with a 4-15 record as of tonight with 37.211 seed points, and Beersford comes into tonight's games with a 4-12 record with 36.875 seed points. So 1 and 2 are pretty much decided. It is pretty well decided all the way down the row as we take a look at the region standings. Now, games we're going to be keeping our eyes on tonight, especially in Region 4, is that Tri-Valley Beersford game at Tri-Valley. Sioux Falls Christian and Canton. Canton should win that game pretty handily. Dakota Valley Madison, the T area Elk Point-Jefferson game to finish out the season, the regular season for the Huskies. And those are the only Region 4 matchups that we are taking a look at for the rest of tonight. Other games around the state, Winter defeated Millbridge Pollock earlier tonight, 71-37. Hamlin and Britton Heckler are just getting ready to tip off. Belfouche and Faith, Bennett County and Jones County, Sisseton and Clark Willow Lake, Groton area and Dual, Florence Henry and Langford area, Hill City and Wall, St. Thomas More and Hot Springs, Rapid City Stevens and Lakota Tech, Lee Deadwood and Upton, Wyoming, Tiopsazina and Lower Brule, Sioux Valley and McCook Central Montrose, Wagner and Platte Geddes, and Redfield and Webster area. So those are the other games that we're going to be keeping an eye on throughout the night on the girls' side. So you're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball. Again, I'm Mark Krebs, your voice of the Huskies all season long. Again, it is great to have you alongside with us tonight. Here, wherever you are, we hope you are staying warm. And thankfully, it got warm enough in the area today to get some melting done, so that was a nice treat for us. But it's still basketball weather with cold and snow outside on the ground. So we're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we'll have the national anthem, starting lineups, and more. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after these messages.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products.
Since the 1960s, McLaury Engineering Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to public and private clients in a tri-state area. They are a small firm focused on serving you with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. They will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical designed projects for you with professional, technically knowledgeable staff and an overall lower project end cost. Committed to you at McLaury Engineering in Elk Point.
Yeah, start it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The national anthem was signed by their ASL 3 class tonight. So we are going to go ahead and take a look at your starting lineups. First for your Elk Point-Jefferson Huskies. No changes to the starting lineup tonight for head coach Adam Timmons. At guard, number 4, Maddie Hammett, the 5'6" junior. Number 5, Addison Save, the 5'5" senior guard. Emma Scarman, number 20, the 5'7" senior guard. At forward, number 35, Nora Castling, the 5'9" junior. And at forward, the 5'9", Josie Curry, wearing number 44. She is a sophomore for the Huskies. Taking a look at the starting lineups for the T Area Lady Titans. Number 1, Kendra McKinney. She is a 5'5" sophomore guard. Number 4, Olivia Ritter, 5'9" senior guard. Number 5, Grace Stansberry, a 5'4" junior guard. Number 14, Cassidy Gors, a 5'4" junior guard. And number 23, Kate Vasika, a 6'1" freshman guard for the Lady Titans. So we're going to go ahead and step aside for 30 seconds. When we come back, we will have the tip-off for you. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Jensen Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters to you most, protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with several companies to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 76 years. Visit us at jensenagencyonline.com or call 605-356-2037.
Welcome back to T Area High School as the Huskies get ready for their final home game of the season, or their final game of the regular season. As we get underway here, the T Area Titans are being introduced right now. Again, your starting lineups for the Huskies are Hammett, Stave, Scarman, Casting, and Curry. Opposite for the T-Area Titans, McKinney, Ritter, Stansberry, Gores, and Vasika. As the PA system has gone out, some of the fans chiming in with the announcements. Oh my. What a way to start this game. The PA system goes out.
The assistant coaches for the Titans are Scott Finney, Alan West.
Oh, only in the Dakota 12 Conference will you find stuff like this happening. So we are just about to get underway between the Huskies and the T-Area Titans. It's going to be a tough game tonight for the Huskies as T-Area is 13-5 coming into this matchup. In center, jumping it up against Kate Vasika is going to be Josie Curry tonight, wearing number 44. Huskies wearing their road black uniforms. Numbers and letters in blue, trimmed in white, and we are underway. Olivia Ritter with the basketball, and there's going to be a traveling violation called on Ritter right away. Turnover goes back to the Huskies. Casting set to inbound the basketball. Nora Casting inbounds it to Emma Scarman. Gets it over to Maddie Hammett. Hammett's looking to break the full court pressure defense. This is something that's been a problem all year for the Huskies, breaking pressure. Foul is going to be called on Olivia Ritter. Her first, team's first. So Hammett brings it up across the timeline, gets the ball over to Scarman on the left wing. Now Scarman looking for help. Gets it back to Addison Stabe. Stabe with the basketball, top of the key. She has Stansberry on her. 2-3 zone being played by the T-Area Titans. Emma Scarman kicks it inside to Casting. Casting inside to Curry. Curry lays it up and off the window, too strong. And Vasika comes away with the basketball. We are 45 seconds into this one. No score yet between the Titans and the Huskies. Long three attempt taken by Ritter, and that's going to be too strong off the back of the iron. Huskies get the board. Maddie Hammett with the basketball, kicks it over to Emma Scarman. Scarman now back to Hammett at the top of the key. Now back over to Addison Stabe on the right wing. Hammett with the basketball. She's got Cassidy Gores on her. Now Josie Curry with the basketball. Dribbles it once. Gets it to Maddie Hammett. 14 to shoot for the Huskies. Scarman's going to spot up from three from the corner. She drains it. Big three-pointer for the Huskies to get onto the board first as Emma Scarman knocks down the triple. 3-0, Huskies lead. 6.5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Long three by Cassidy Gores. That's going to be no good. That's going to go off of T-Area, off the hands of Grace Stansberry. So Emma Scarman looking to break the pressure defense. Nora Casting with the basketball in the back court. Now brings it up across the T-Area Titans logo at center court. Ball goes over to Maddie Hammett. Now over to Addison Stabe. Stabe spot fake. Ball gets kicked over to Scarman. Scarman spots up for another three. That's going to be short off the front of the rim. No good. T-Area is going to come away with it. Cassidy Gores with the basketball. Now gets it over to Ritter. Ritter over to Vasika on the left wing. Vasika drives in the lane, and she's going to lay it up and off the iron for two. So 3-2 lead for the Huskies. 5:45 left to go here in the first quarter. Hammett with the basketball. Huskies get it across the timeline barely. Hammett with the basketball, kicks it over to Scarman. Scarman now over to Josie Curry. Curry's going to spot up from the left wing. No good. Caston couldn't come down with the rebound. Olivia Ritter comes down with the board for the Titans. Ball goes to Cassidy Gores, and they're going to call a foul on Addison Stabe as she went for the ball as Gores went by her. Ritter set to inbound the basketball. Ball goes out to Gores, and Gores' long three attempt is no good. Nora Casting nearly gets the ball ripped away from her. The Huskies get it up across the timeline. Ball goes to Josie Curry, kicks it over to Stabe on the right wing. Stabe spots up for two, no good. Nora Casting gets the rebound for the Huskies. She gets rejected by Vasika, and that 6-1 frame. Vasika with the basketball, top of the key. Now gets the ball over to Ritter. Ritter's going to spot up from three from the left elbow, no good. And Maddie Hammett's going to bring the basketball up with the Huskies still leading 3-2 with 4:42 left to go here in the first half, or in the first quarter. And another whistle and a foul on the Titans. Cassidy Gores is going to check it. Is going to get her first foul, and checking into the game for the Huskies, Caitlin Van Rokel and Ashley Brewer. Checking out are Emma Scarman and Addison Stabe. Van Rokel with the basketball, working against Gores. Now over to Hammett, now back to Van Rokel. Van Rokel looking for help. Gets it to Hammett. Hammett's going to spot up from three. Off the iron, no good, and up and over the backboard. A good look for Maddie. She didn't have anybody within 5 feet of her. So a good looking shot, just a little bit strong by Hammett. Vasika with the basketball, now kicks it back out to McKinney. McKinney's three is no good. And Vasika gets the rebound off the miss. Her putback is no good. Nora Casting gets the rebound for the Huskies. That's 2 boards for her. Maddie Hammett gets the ball inside to Josie Curry, who went to Nora Casting. Casting couldn't get a handle on the ball. Kendra McKinney somehow misses the basketball, misses the defender. She takes it all the way down to the length of the floor. And she scores. It's now a 4-3 lead. Nora Casting's going to check out. Nicole Reet checks into the game for the Huskies. Free throw is up and good for McKinney. Van Rokel with the basketball, gets the ball across the timeline, kicks it into Brewer. Brewer's going to kick it out to Maddie Hammett. Hammett's going to spot up from three. Too strong off the back of the iron, no good. And a foul's going to be called on the rebound, and that foul's going to go against Caitlin Van Rokel, I believe. No, they're going to get Ashley Brewer with the foul. And we are back underway. Vasika with the basketball, gets it over to McKinney. Now out to Cassidy Gores. Adam Timmons calls timeout as Nicole Reed is laying on the basketball on the floor with nowhere to go. 30-second timeout called by Timmons. We're going to go ahead and take it with them with 3:20 left to go. Huskies are down 5-3. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Welcome back to T-Area High School as the Huskies are trailing the T-Area Lady Titans 5-3. 3:20 left to go here in the first quarter. Maddie Hammett with the basketball, looking to break the press. Caitlin Van Rokel with the basketball. Double teams, ball got stolen away by Ritter. Off to the races is Gore. She's going to lay it up and off the window. Good for two. Josie Curry with the basketball, inbounds it to Maddie Hammett. Gores gets her first points of the basketball game. And that pressure defense is something that is plaguing the Huskies so far tonight. Reet with the basketball, looking for help. Kicks it over to Van Rokel. Over to Maddie Hammett. Hammett's going to spot up from three. That's going to be off the front of the iron, no good. Caitlin Van Rokel with the basketball. Now kicks it out to Ashley Brewer. Brewer's going to spot up from three. That's going to be off the mark, no good, too strong. And Vasika is going to bring the basketball up across the timeline for the Titans. Ritter with the basketball. Gets it over to Gores. Now back to Vasika. Now back to Ritter. Ritter's three-point attempt is off the mark. No good. Kendra McKinney goes chasing after it. She is not able to save it. And we are back underway. Checking out of the basketball game for the first time is Cassidy Gores. Checking in is Bryn Schupner. Van Rokel gets the basketball across court over to Maddie Hammond. Hammond dishes it inside to Reet. Reet looked to hand the ball off to Josie Curry. The ball got picked off by the Titans. Minute 53 left to go here in the first quarter. Vasika goes down before the shot. Ashley Brewer is going to get tagged with the foul. Addison Stabe checks back into the game for the Huskies. Nora Casting checks back in as well for Ashley Brewer, who just picked up her second foul. 14 fouls for the Huskies, 2 for the Titans. Nora Casting gets another rebound. That's 3 for her so far tonight. And she brings it up across the timeline, gets it over to Van Rokel. Van Rokel with the basketball between the circles. Caitlin gets it over to Addison Stabe. Stabe look for the pass, got it over. Grace Stansberry came up with the basketball, and a traveling violation is going to be called as Stansberry and McKinney. Stansberry and McKinney ran into each other. So a traveling violation was called. Husky basketball. Van Rokel gets the ball over to Josie Curry. Curry with the basketball, a little lost. Now Maddie Hammett with the ball, gets it over to Van Rokel right side. Van Rokel inside to Curry. Now pass was intended for Nora Casting and it went off her fingertips. Addison Stabe's going to check into the game. Emma Scarman's going to check back out. 7-3 lead for the Titans. Minute 3 left to go here in the first quarter. Schupner with the basketball, now gets it over to Vasika. Now over to Olivia Ritter. Ritter pops in the lane from the left elbow, and a foul is going to be called on the rebound. Foul is going to go against Vasika for the push. 49.9 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. 1.5 seconds just ticks off the clock. 48.4 as Grace Stansberry went after the basketball for the Titans. Casting set to inbound the basketball to Maddie Hammett. Hammett needs to get it across the timeline. Ball goes over to Caitlin Van Rokel. Van Rokel just barely beats the 10 count. Ball goes deep inside to Casting. Casting looking, kicks it out to Addison Stabe, and that ball's going to get blocked. I believe McKinney got her hand on it. "13 seconds left on the shot clock. Stabe with the basketball. Maddie Hammett now with it on the left wing. 5 seconds to shoot. Van Rokel with the basketball. Kicks it over to Maddie Hammett. Hammett's going to spot up from 3, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. 12.6 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. T-Area is going to bring the basketball up across the timeline. Ritter with the basketball. She's going to lay it up and off the window, no good. And time is going to expire on the first quarter with the Huskies down 7-3 to T-Area. So we're going to keep track of stats for you. We'll have full stats for you at halftime and at the end of the game. But for right now, the Huskies are trailing the T-Area Titans 7-3. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube Live. We'll be back right after this message. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Some combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
For more details, contact Brad Fowler, your local State Farm agent in Elk Point, South Dakota.
Welcome back to T-Area High School, where the Huskies are down 7-3 to the T-Area Lady Titans right now. It was a back and forth first quarter as the Huskies' only basket came on an Emma Scarman three-pointer. So it's going to be Husky basketball to start the second quarter. Huskies send out Courtney Brewer in place of Addison Stabe, trying to get a little bit more height in there against Vasika and the Titan defense. Brewer with the basketball. She works it to the left, and she's going to travel with the basketball. It's going to be Titan basketball right in front of their own bench. Ball goes over to Ritter. Ritter looking for help, gets it from Cassidy Gores. Now back over to McKinney. Now to Vasika outside. Ritter on the inside. Vasika's going to let one go from three, and she's going to drain it. Ball goes into Ashley Brewer, or to Courtney Brewer, excuse me. Now over to Nora Castning. Castning with the basketball. Gets it over to Maddie Hammett, now over to Brewer. Brewer back to Hammett on the left side. Ball goes over to Emma Scarman. Scarman getting harassed. Kicks it out to Nora Castning. Maddie Hammett shot fake a three. Now looking for help. Gets it from Josie Curry, and Curry walked with the basketball. Little shot fake, and Curry took 2 steps without dribbling the ball. So Vasika runs the basketball up across the timeline. Into the game for the Titans is Mara Grant. Foul's going to be called on Josie Curry, her first and the team's 5th. So Gores with the basketball, gets it over to McKinney. Now back over to Ritter. And a foul's going to be called. Nope, the ball's going to be called out of bounds. 3-second violation, excuse me. Thank you, Abby, and everybody else. Nora Casting brings the basketball up across the timeline. She gets it to Maddie Hammett. No, Maddie Hammett's not able to corral it. Somehow Hammett was able to break the pressure defense. Now ball goes over to Courtney Brewer. Now over to Josie Curry. Curry with the basketball, right wing. Kicks it to Scarman. Now out to Brewer. Now cross court over to Hammett. Hammett looked for the three. Couldn't get it off. And Josie Curry's going to travel with the basketball. So Vasika's going to bring the basketball up across the timeline. Gets it over to Cassidy Gores. Now back over to McKinney. Now back to Ritter. Long three attempt by the Titans by Cassidy Gores is no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds off the hands of McKinney. Austin Stokely and Caitlin Van Roekel check back into the basketball game. Courtney Brewer and Josie Curry are going to take a seat. Nora Casting with the basketball, gets it across the Titan logo at midcourt. Casting kicks it over to Scarman. Scarman spots up from three, and she banks it home. The bank was open for Emma Scarman. Vasika with the basketball, now gets it into McKinney. Huskies are able to pull that rebound. Ball goes over to Maddie Hammett. Now Stokely inside. Casting's going to come away with the rebound, and there's going to be a foul called Foul's going to be called on the Titans as Nora Casting was tied up with the basketball. Foul's going to go against Mara Grant. Her first. Checking into the game for the Titans are going to be Stansberry, Schupner, and Stella Peterson. Giving McKinney, Ritter, and Grant a rest. Maddie Hammett spots up from three from the right side, no good. And Basika comes down with a rebound for the Titans. Ball goes all the way up ahead to Ritter. Ritter's shot's no good. She tries to force one up, and now there's going to be a foul called on the Huskies as Ritter went back up. Foul's going to be called on Nora Casting. Her first, team sixth. Free throw for Ritter is up and good. Second free throw for Ritter is off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Schupner, and Schupner puts it back for two. Maddie Hammett with the basketball. The Titans playing a 2-2-1 zone. Van Rokel with the basketball, now needs to get it across the timeline. She just does. Van Rokel over to Scarman, now to Stokely, now back over to Scarman. Maddie Hammett with the basketball, kicks it back to Van Rokel. Over to Stokely, Emma Scarman, now she's going to spot up from three. Off the mark, no good. Ball goes over the backboard. Turnover for the Huskies. Addison Sabe checks into the game for the Huskies. Austin Stokely checks out right along with Emma Scarman. Josie Curry checks into the basketball game for the Huskies as well. As we are underway here, 4:08 left to go in this first half. Ritter's going to... And Ritter's going to put one in, and they're going to whistle Casting for her second foul. That's Nora's second foul. Team seventh. Ritter's back to the line to try to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. Shot is up, and she does. Van Rokel with the basketball. Over to Maddie Hammett. Hammett looking for help. Now she's got to get it across the timeline. Comes over to Van Rokel. Bounce pass over to Stabe. Stabe spots up from three. That's no good. That's going to be off the Titans. And Ashley Brewer is going to check in for Nora Casting. So Maddie Hammett with the basketball gets it to Josie Curry. Curry gets her shot blocked. Ball gets kicked out to Van Rokel. Van Rokel back inside to Curry. Good eyes by Van Rokel. And a timeout called by Adam Shoresman of the Titans. A 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
Some combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
For more details, contact Brad Fowler, your local State Farm agent in Elk Point, South Dakota.
Welcome back to T-Area as the Huskies trail the Titans 16-6 with 3:38 left to go here in the first half. It's going to be Titan basketball coming out of the timeout. Vasika with the basketball. Kicks it over to Peterson. Now back over to Olivia Ritter. She was able to get rid of the basketball. Now back to Vasika. And Josie Curry comes flying in for the potential block. Courtney Brewer's going to inbound the basketball to Van Rokel. Van Rokel's in trouble. Kicks it over to Brewer. And a traveling violation as Brewer gets shoved down all around. And it's going to be another turnover for the Huskies. Vasika with the basketball, gets it over to Ritter. Now back to Vasika at the high post. Ritter's long three, NBA range. That's going to go out of bounds in favor of the Huskies. Huskies just have not been able to figure out this press at all tonight. Van Rokel with the basketball, getting double teamed. Maddie Hammett comes away with it. Kicks it to Josie Curry. Curry dribbles underneath the basket. Kicks it back out to Maddie Hammett. Now back to Van Rokel. Van Rokel's going to spot up from three. In and out, no good. Good looking shot for Caitlin, just a little bit too strong. Vasika with the basketball. And Vasika scores for the Titans. 2:25 left to go here in the first half. 18-6 lead for the Titans. Long pass over to Maddie Hammett between the rings. Gets it over to Addison Staves. Staves spots up from three. No good off the heel. And Ritter brings it up into the center court for the Titans. Long three attempt there by Vasika is going to be no good. Huskies are going to get the rebound. Maddie Hammett with the basketball. She's going to dribble drive. And a foul is going to be called. Foul is going to be called on Olivia Ritter, and I believe that's her second. Maddie Hammett's going to shoot a pair for the Huskies. Off the mark, no good for Hammett. Checking back into the basketball game, Nora Casting and Emma Scarman. Checking out are Courtney Brewer. Ashley Brewer is set to check in for Maddie Hammett. And Hammett scores. So an 18-7 lead for the Titans. A minute 47 left to go here in the first half. And another whistle and a foul is going to be called. I believe Scarman's going to get tacked with her first. Yep, Emma Scarman is going to get tacked with her first. At the line, Mara Grant for the Titans. Her first free throw is up and off the mark, no good. Checking into the basketball game is Kendra McKinney, and Cassidy Gores. Checking out are Ritter and Stella Peterson. Second free throw is off the mark, and it's going to be foul is going to be called on McKinney on the rebound. And the team sixth foul. Sydney Kellen's going to check into the game for Emma Scarman. Brewer gets it over to Casting, who gets it to Van Rokel. Van Rokel gets it up across the timeline. Breaks a double team, and Vasika's going to get whistled for the second foul. No. They're going to get Mara Grant with her second foul. I for sure thought Vasika was going to get tagged on that one. Caitlin Van Rokel at the free throw line to shoot 1-and-1, and first free throw is up and good. Makes it a 10-point ball game, 18-8, with $1:33 left to go here in the first half. Second free throw is up and in and out, no good. Grant comes down with the rebound, hands it off to Vasika. Vasika runs into the front court with the basketball. Now she's looking to kick it out. Kicks it left to Kendra McKinney. McKinney gets it out to Stansberry. And a jump ball is going to be called. Good defense by the Huskies. Vasika gets the basketball off the inbound from Cassidy Gores. Now Gores with the ball on the left wing, gets it back to Vasika. She's looking for a long 20-footer. Maddie Hammett's going to get whistled. Foul's not going to be good. The basket is not going to be good as Vasika got fouled before the shot. The Bluebirds have started coming out, but Vasika is going to be at the line to shoot 1-and-1. First free throw is up and good. It's now a 19-8 lead for the Titans. 1:07 left to go here in the first half. Second free throw is up and good. So Maddie Hammett's going to bring the basketball up across the timeline. Now gets it over to Nora Casting, who breaks the press. Gets it up across the Titan logo. Now picks up her dribble. Gets it to Maddie Hammett on the right wing. Hammett gets it over to Courtney Brewer. And Brewer's pass is long over the head of Josie Curry. Nobody could have grabbed that. And it is another turnover for the Huskies with 50.5 seconds left to go here in the first half. Gores with the basketball, now gets it over to Ritter. Ritter working the offense. Back to McKinney. Now back to Gores. And another foul is going to be called on the Huskies.
Number 35, Nora Casting.
Nora Casting just picked up her third foul. Casting cannot believe it. Neither can Adam Timmons. First free throw is up and good. For Mara Grant. Second free throw is also good for Grant. 22-8 lead for the Titans. Shot clock is off. 30 seconds left to go here in the first half. Sydney Kellen with the basketball, now kicks it inside. Courtney Brewer tried to save it for the Huskies, but she was unable to. McKinney with the basketball, now kicks it over to Stansberry, and Stansberry scores. 8 seconds left to go. And Maddie Hammett went down hard on top of the basketball. 1.9 seconds left. Vasika is going to check in to the game for Mara Grant. Vasika is going to let it go from half court and nearly banks it home. But that is how we are going to end the first half, with the Titans up 24-8 over the Huskies here at the end of the first half. We're going to go ahead and step aside and take a break. When we come back, we'll have stats and analysis for you, and we'll have scores from around the state. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
Jensen Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters to you most, protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with several companies to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 76 years. Visit us at Jensen Agency online elkpoint.com or call 605-356-2037.
Since the 1960s, McLaury Engineering Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to public and private clients in a tri-state area. They are a small firm focused on serving you with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. They will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical designed projects for you with professional, technically knowledgeable staff and an overall lower project end cost. Committed to you at McLaury Engineering in Elk Point.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products. Rubida Insurance in Elk Point, South Dakota is an independent insurance agency. They're not committed to any specific insurance company. They are committed to you. Rubida Insurance looks for the best combination of price, coverage, and service to match your needs. With one call or visit, you have access to multiple lines of coverage. They work for you as your consultant for your present and future insurance needs. Rubida Insurance, Elk Point, committed to customer satisfaction because our future together depends on it.
Welcome back to T-Area High School, where the Huskies find themselves down to the T-Area Titans 24-8. We are at halftime. Let's take a look at the numbers right now. Leading the way for the Huskies is Emma Scarman with 6 points. And then Maddie Hammond and Caitlin Van Rokel each have a free throw. Leading the way in rebounds for the Huskies is Nora Casting with 8. But the big thing is that she's got 3 personal fouls already. Huskies have 21 total rebounds on the night. T-Area has 18. Leading the way for the Titans is Katie Vasica with 9 points. Olivia Ritter has 4. Kendra McKinney has 3. Grace Stansberry, Cassidy Gores, Mara Grant, and Bryn Schupner all have 2 points for the Titans. The Huskies went 2 of 20 from the field, including 2 of 14 from the three-point line for 10% total field goal percentage. They're 2 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. T-Area went 8 for 26 from the field for 31%, and were 1 of 11 from behind the arc for 9%. They are 70% from the free throw line, as they are 7 of 10 from the charity stripe tonight. So again, the big story is the fact that Nora Casting, with her 8 rebounds, has 3 personal fouls. She is going to have to figure out some way to minimize the rest of the fouls the rest of the way home in this basketball game, and I'm sure Adam Timmons is telling his team that same thing in the locker room right now. So again, your score at halftime, it's the Titans 24, the Huskies 8. We're at halftime right now. When we come back, we're going to have second half action for you. You're watching Point-Jefferson Husky Basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after these messages.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
Strong, integrated, customized. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota. And for over 30 years, we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. you ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
Todd's Electric Service, with shops in Pierre and Vermilion. We offer a full spectrum of electrical services covering Central, North Central, and Southeast South Dakota. We are licensed, insured, and ready to work on your agricultural, commercial, or residential project. Need a quote? Give us a call. Todd's Electric Service, the line to power. Turbulent Games of Parker, your locally owned and operated family-friendly gaming store. They have a wide variety of Magic the Gathering cards going back at least 3 years, Pokemon cards, and more. They host a high school Dungeons & Dragons night every Thursday, and players from around the area are always welcome. They have a wide variety of miniatures and miniature games for your enjoyment. Visit Turbulent Games of Parker, your local store for all things gaming. Our focus at Union County Electric extends beyond providing great service at the lowest possible cost to our members. We care about the community and the people in it. We supply electricity to a wide variety of commercial, industrial, agricultural, and residential locations within our community. As an electric co-op, we are part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. We do business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to community. That's Union County Electric Cooperative in Elk Point. UnionCounty.coop.
Welcome back to T Area High Schools as the Huskies find themselves down 16 to the Titans, 24-8. Excuse me. Coming into the second half of play, the Huskies are going to have to come out with some aggressive play right now. Adam Timmons talking to his team about that right now, I can only imagine. So it's going to be a fight for the Huskies to get back into this one. So we will have to see how they come out. Huskies coming out with their original starting five of Casting, Hammett, Scarman, Curry, and Stabe. Titans are going to counter with their starting five as well of McKinney, Ritter, Stansberry, Gores, and Vasika. Maddie Hammett with the basketball, gets it over to Emma Scarman on the right wing. Now back into Stabe, now back to Josie Curry on the left wing. Back out to Stabe, long pass over to Emma Scarman. Scarman's going to stop, pop from 15 feet. That's going to roll in and out, no good. And Vasika comes down with another rebound for the Titans, and a traveling violation is going to be called on Olivia Ritter. Vasika had 3 rebounds in the first half alone. Maddie Hammett goes up and her shot gets blocked by Vasika. The ball gets batted right back into the hands of the Titans. Vasika brings it up across the timeline. Ritter with the basketball, now kicks it over to Kendra McKinney, now back to Ritter, now back over to Vasika, who's going to spot up from 3. That's going to be off the mark, no good. Josie Curry crashes the board. The ball is going to go out of bounds off of Curry with a fresh shot clock at 34 seconds. for the Titans to play this ball in. Vasika just muscles her way inside in between Nora Casting and Josie Curry, and the Huskies are able to get the basketball off the missed shot. Maddie Hammett brings it up across the timeline, gets it over to Addison Stave. Now back to Hammett, now back over to Emma Scarman. Scarman inside to Josie Curry, who gets it to Nora Casting, who lays it up and off the window for two. Nora Casting with her first points of the basketball game, and it's now a 24-10 lead for the Titans with 6:31 left to go here in the third quarter. Ritter with the basketball, working against Casting, who's got her arms up. Olivia Ritter with her 6th point of the basketball game. Scarman gets the basketball to Nora Casting, now over to Maddie Hammett, now kicks it to Josie Curry. Back over to Maddie Hammett on the right side. Hammett back inside to Josie Curry, who's going to spot up from 16 feet. No good. Huskies need to get back on defense as Ritter brings it all the way up across midcourt. Gets the ball over to Gores. Long three by Ritter is off the mark, no good. McKinney gets the rebound. I don't think that touched iron. And Josie Curry is going to get tagged with a foul. Ritter is going to go to the line. Caitlin Van Rokel is going to check back in for Addison Stave. Checking in for Nora Casting is going to be Ashley Brewer. Free throw for Ritter is up and good. That gives her 9 points on the night so far. And we are down to the Titans, 29-10. Van Rokel with the basketball between the circles. Ball goes into Josie Curry. Now out to Scarman. Kicks it over to Brewer. Brewer's going to lay it up and off the win. Check that. Straight from the free throw line. Ashley Brewer gets her first 2 points of the basketball game, and it's now a 29-12 game with 5:21 left to go. Vasika puts it in. That gives her 11 points on the night so far. She is the first Titan to be in double figures so far tonight. Van Rokel works it, gets it up across the timeline with the help of Scarman and Josie Curry. Maddie Hammett kicks the basketball inside to Josie Curry, but the ball got stripped away by Olivia Ritter. Ritter's going to run the floor. She's going to pull back and is looking for help. She gets the help from Gores. Over to Vasika. Now back to Ritter. Inside to Vasika, free throw line extended. Long three by Gores is going to be off the mark, no good. And Stansberry's not going to be able to save the basketball for the Titans. Van Rokel with the basketball. She is working it up against Ritter. Long pass up to Maddie Hammett. Long cross-court pass over to Emma Scarman. Scarman's going to go up, and she's going to get fouled. Cassidy Gores picks up her second foul. Emma Scarman at the line for the Huskies, and they are still ice cold. Second free throw is off the mark. Josie Curry gets the rebound for the Huskies. No good on the rebound and the putback. Vasika brings the basketball up across the timeline. She gets it over to McKinney. Now back. And Josie Curry is going to be called for the block.
Husky foul number 44, Josie Curry. Her third. To the line for the Lady Titans. Looking Ritter for 2.
Ritter with her free throw gives her 10 points on the night. Emma Scarman checks out of the basketball game for her. Nicole Reet checks it back in for the Huskies. Second free throw for Ritter is up and good. Van Rokel with the basketball. She uses her speed to get it down past Stansberry. Van Rokel now looking for help, gets it over to Josie Curry at the high post. Curry with the basketball, now gets it over to Brewer. Brewer now inside to Maddie Hammett. Hammett's going to lay it up and off the window, no good. Josie Curry's going to get the get the layup. She's going to get the rebound, put it back up, and it is good. No, they're saying no basket. Oh, that would have been a bright spot for the Huskies. Josie Curry gets the basketball, kicks it out to Van Rokel. Van Rokel now working free throw line. Resets the offense. Ball goes to Josie Curry on the right side. Curry with the basketball, now gets it over to Brewer. Brewer spots up from three, no good. Good looking shot there by Ashley. And Cassidy Gores with the basketball, gets it back to Vasika, now over to McKinney. McKinney looking to split the defense, and Josie Curry with the steal for the Huskies. Maddie Hammett with the basketball, gets it to Van Rokel. Courtney Brewer getting set to check in for the Huskies. And the foul is going to be called on the shot. That's going to send Maddie Hammett to the line. Foul is going to be called on Cassidy Gores, her third. Team's third. Maddie Hammett at the line to shoot a pair for the Huskies. First free throw is up and good. Nora Casting checks back into the basketball game. Caitlin Kunert checks into the basketball game for the Titans, along with a couple of other Titans. Second free throw for Maddie is up. Off the mark, too strong. Vasika with the basketball. She's working it against Maddie Hammett. Now the ball goes inside to Stella Peterson, and a foul is going to be called on the Huskies. And that's going to be Nora's fourth foul. Cassidy's going to have to sit down. Maddie Hammett's going to sit as well. Vasika with the put back for two. And it's now a 35-13 game. 2:42 left to go here in the third quarter. Josie Curry with the basketball, looking for help. And she's going to travel with the basketball. So another turnover for the Huskies. They committed 13 in the first half to T-Area 6. Titans working the basketball around the perimeter. Vasika's going to spot up from three. It's going to be no good. Fight for the rebound, and Josie Curry's not able to get the block. Ritter is going to put it in the bucket. That gives her 13 points on the night, and it's now a 37-13 lead with 2:07 left to go here in the third quarter. Reed with the basketball, gets it over to Van Rokel, now over to Brewer. Back to Josie Curry, right wing. Brewer, long pass over to Van Rokel. And Van Rokel's going to draw the foul, and I believe that's going to be on Vasika. It is. Vasika's second. Van Rokel at the line to shoot a pair for the Huskies. First free throw is up, and it's good. Courtney Brewer, Josie Curry, and Nicole Reed all check out of the basketball game for the Huskies. Second free throw is up, and off the mark, no good for Van Rokel. Van Rokel is 2 of 4 from the line tonight. And Maddie Hammett tries to play some defense on Ritter. She just blows by her. And it is back to a 25-point game. Ashley Brewer puts the basketball up and off the mark, no good. T-Area is going to run again. And I don't know how they're not calling traveling on Olivia Ritter. Van Rokel's going to go up, and she's going to draw the foul on Vasika. That's going to be Vasika's third. First free throw up by Van Rokel is off the mark, no good. Van Rokel's second free throw finds the bottom of the net. Emma Scarman checks in for Van Rokel. And it's a 24-point game, 39-15, with $1:15 left to go here in the third quarter. Peterson with the basketball, gets it over to Olivia Ritter. Ritter now working on Maddie Hammett, shoves Hammett out of the way. Vasika spots up from three, and she drains it. A good shot for Vasika. That gives her 16 points on the night. She is by far leading all scorers. Maddie Hammett with the basketball, brings it up across the timeline, gets it over to Addison Stabe. Now back over to Hammett, now inside to Sydney Kellen. Emma Scarman with the basketball. Ashley Brewer goes up for the Huskies. She's not able to get it, but they get the rebound. Shot by Stabe goes off the mark, no good. Vasika's going to lay it up and off the window for two. So Maddie Hammett's going to bring the basketball up across the timeline for the Huskies. Gets it over to Addison Stabe. Now back to Hammett. Hammett's going to spot up for the long three, and she drains it. Maddie Hammett gets onto the score sheet for the Huskies with her first three-pointer of the game. Long three is attempted by the Titans. Looked like Stella Peterson took that shot. But it's a 44-18 lead for the Titans. 2.9 seconds left to go as the ball went out of bounds off the Huskies. Vasika's going to spot up from three again, and that's going to be off the mark, no good. So at the end of three, the Huskies are down 26 to the Titans, 44-18. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after these messages.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done in customer testimonials.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life.
Welcome back to T-Area High School, where the Huskies find themselves down 26 to the Titans of T-Area. 44-18 here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Maddie Hammett with the basketball, gets it over to Addison Stabe. Now long cross-court pass to Sydney Kellen. Back over to Maddie Hammett, now over to Addison Stabe. Stabe with the basketball, kicks it to Hammett. Hammett spots up for three. Too strong off the back iron, no good. Vasika gets the rebound for the Titans. And a fight on the inside. Foul's going to be called on Mara Grant. That's going to be her third. And the Huskies, there's going to be a foul called away from the basketball. Foul is going to be called on number 14, Cassidy Gores. That's her fourth. Maddie Hammett to shoot 1-1 for the Huskies. First free throw is up and good for Hammett. She earns the bonus. 44-19 lead. Second free throw is up and on the mark. Perfect for Hammett. Vasika's going to check out of the basketball game. Checking back in is going to be Olivia Ritter. And the Titans should be getting close to putting in their reserves. Grace Stansberry with the basketball. Gets it inside to Mara Grant. Grant forces the shot up. No good. Huskies can't pull the rebound down. And there's going to be a foul called. If this is a blocking foul, it'd be a good one that Maddie Hammett took. Foul's going to be called on Addison Stave. That's going to send Ritter to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw rims in and out, no good. That is number 2 on Addison Stave. Second free throw for Ritter is good, and that gives Ritter 16 points on the night so far. Maddie Hammett with the basketball, now gets it over to Emma Scarman. Now Hammett brings it up across the timeline, gets it over to Addison Stave on the left wing. Now inside to Brewer. Brewer puts it up, no good. Sydney Kellen's going to get the rebound for the Huskies, but her putback is going to be no good. And Kellen's going to check that. Brewer is going to get whistled for the foul here in just a minute. Ashley Brewer gets her third foul of the basketball game. And that puts Ritter on the line. Nora Cassing and Courtney Brewer checking in, and Nicole Reed, Josie Curry, and Caitlin Van Rokel. A complete hockey line change for the Titans. Second free throw is up and no good. Reed gets the basketball on the rebound, hands it off to Van Rokel. Van Rokel's got to get it across the timeline. Ball goes out to Reed. Reed brings it up across the Titans logo at center court. Gets it over to Josie Curry. Curry working on Cassing. Cassing. Now back to Van Rokel. Van Rokel with the basketball, and there's going to be a foul called on Caitlin, or on Grace Stansberry, excuse me. That's her first. Team's 8th foul. Vasika checks back into the basketball game for Cassidy Gores. First free throw for Van Rokel is up and good. .6:21 left to go. Van Rokel's second free throw is also good. 45-22 lead now. 23-point lead for the Titans. 6:10 left to go here in this basketball game. Vasika with the basketball, gets it inside to Mara Grant. Now Grant kicks it out. Vasika gets the basketball. She's working on Josie Curry. Now the Huskies playing that 3-2 zone. Now switch it back to a 2-3 zone. Ritter spots up from 3, and that's going to be no good. Ball goes out of bounds off of Ritter, I believe. Nope, goes off of Stansberry. Nora Cassidy is going to bring the basketball up across the timeline. Gets it over to Courtney Brewer. Brewer's going to let it go from 3. No good. Nora Cassidy gets the rebound for the Huskies. Van Rokel is going to chase down the loose ball. Huskies get a fresh shot clock. Van Rokel with the basketball. Gets it over to Brewer. Brewer looked to pass it to Nicole Reed, and the ball just went flying over her head. Checking into the game now for the Titans is Bryn Schupner. Checking out is Mara Grant. Vasika with the basketball, now gets it over to Grace Stansberry. Stansberry over to Ritter. Nope, over to McKinney. And Autumn Branson is going to check into the basketball game for Brewer. Vasika spots up from 3, short off the front of the iron, no good. Fight for the basketball. Schupner comes down with it. She puts it up and in for 2. Nora Cassing throws the basketball away. It's a foot race. Van Rokel's not able to get it. Ritter still playing that tight full court pressure defense. Nicole Reed with the basketball, now kicks it over to Nora Cassing. Cassing's got to get it across the timeline. Gets it over to Van Rokel. She does. And Josie Curry's pass was just too tall. Vasika just rolls up on Josie Curry. Ritter now with the basketball. And Ritter just shoves Van Rokel out of the way. But they call a foul on Van Rokel? Unbelievable. Van Rokel's being very aggressive. She just picked up her third foul. First free throw in the 1-and-1 is up and no good. Vasika somehow gets the rebound as it bounced off of 3 Huskies. Ritter can't get the basketball to fall. Ball goes to Van Rokel. Van Rokel's fast break up the court. And a foul is going to be called. I believe that is going to go against Schupner. No, that's going to go against Stansberry. Van Rokel back to the line to shoot a pair for the Huskies. Good shot by Van Rokel. She puts it in. 26-point lead for the Titans. 4:10 left to go in this basketball game. Van Rokel's second free throw is up and nothing but net. So the ball goes over to Grace Stansberry. Now back to Ritter. Now to Vasika. Vasika gets it over to Schupner. Schupner back out to Vasika. Vasika, top of the key, spots up for 3, and she drains it. Vasika for 3 gives her 21 points on the night. Makes the lead 28 points, 52-24. And a foul is going to be called. I believe that's going to go against Stansberry. It is going to go against Stansberry. 10th team foul on T area. And Josie Curry misses the first. And now head coach Adam Shoresman is emptying out his bench. Adam Timmons emptied his bench as well. Maddie Hammett checked back in. Addison Staves in. Emma Scarman's in. Austin Stokely's in for the Huskies. And Josie Curry is now going to check out. Checking back in is going to be number 23, Sydney Kellen. So 3:42 left to go in this basketball game. Huskies down 27, 52-25. Ball goes inside to Jillian Hunick. Now back out to Lexi Coy. Over to Brooke Deckert. Ellie Ritter throws the basketball away right into the hands of Addison Stabe. Stabe stops at the free throw line, gets her pass blocked. Kunert gets the basketball for the Titans. 3:07 left to go. Long 3 attempts going to be no good, off the mark by Hunick. Maddie Hammett with the basketball. She's going to dribble, drive into the lane, and there's going to be a foul called on the Titans. Foul is going to be called on Kunert, her first. Maddie Hammond at the line to shoot a pair for the Huskies. First free throw is up and off the mark, no good. Maddie's second free throw attempt upcoming. It's on its way, and it's too strong off the back of the iron, no good. So the Titans bring the basketball up across the timeline. Shot no good. Maddie Hammett brings it up across midcourt for the Huskies. Ball goes over to Addison Stabe, now back to Hammett, now over to Emma Scarman. Scarman looking for help. Gets it over to Kellen, or to Stokely, excuse me. Long 3 by Stabe's going to be short off the mark. Emma Scarman's going to get the rebound, no good. And the Titans come away with the rebound from the Huskies. Should have been a double dribble called on Ellie Ritter, but no whistle. And Kunert scores for the Titans with 1:53 left to go here to open the lead back up to 29 points, 54-25. Kellen with the basketball. Kicks it out to Maddie Hammond, who spots up from three. No good. Hammett's going to get the rebound. A good long rebound by Maddie Hammett. She's looking for help, trapped in a double team. Now Scarman spots up from three from the right wing, and she drains it. Great shot by Emma Scarman. 54-28 lead. 1:23 left to go here in the basketball game. Kunert with the basketball. Kicks it over to Coy. Now back over to Ritter. Ritter spots up from three. It's going to be no good, off the mark. Rebound goes to the Titans. Addison Stabe now rips down the rebound on the follow shot. Just less than 1 minute left to go and a timeout called just for a substitution. Sophia Johnson's going to check into the basketball game for the Huskies, right along with Ella LaFerriere. So Adam Timmons getting his reserves in. Stokely and Hammond are going to take a seat. .53 seconds left to go here in this basketball game. Coy brings the basketball up across midcourt. She kicks it over to Kunert. Kunert gets it over to Ritter. Now back to Coy. Coy working on Addison Stabe right now. And Coy drives the lane. Shot's no good. Gets it to Hunick. Her shot's no good. Kunert with the basketball. Now gets it over to Ritter. Long three by Coy. No good, off the mark. Titans just getting everything on the boards right now. Ritter spots up from two. 18 seconds left to go. Emma Scarman's going to lead the fast break for the Huskies, and Addison Stabe's going to go up, and she's going to get fouled by Ellie Ritter. So Addison Stabe back on the line for the Huskies. First free throw is up and good for Stabe. 54-29. Lead now for the Titans. 13.6 seconds left to go. Stabe's second free throw misses. Sophia Johnson not able to pull the rebound down for the Huskies. Ritter with the basketball. Ball goes to Coy. Back to Ritter. And that is how this basketball is going to end, 54-29. So the Titans are going to extend are going to be 14-5 going into the regional playoffs next Tuesday night. Huskies drop to 4-15. So we're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we will have stats and analysis for you from this basketball game. You're watching Elk Point Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare and Elk Point. For immunizations and well-child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
Jensen Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters to you most, protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with several companies to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 76 years. Visit us at jensenagencyonline.com or call 605-356-2037.
To recognize and show our
Since the 1960s, McLaury Engineering Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to public and private clients in a tri-state area. They are a small firm focused on serving you with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. They will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical designed projects for you with professional, technically knowledgeable staff and an overall lower project end cost. Committed to you at McLaury Engineering in Elk Point.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products. Rubida Insurance in Elk Point, South Dakota is an independent insurance agency. They're not committed to any specific insurance company. They are committed to you. Rubida Insurance looks for the best combination of price, coverage, and service to match your needs. With one call or visit, you have access to multiple lines of coverage. They work for you as your consultant for your present and future insurance needs. Rubida Insurance, Elk Point, committed to customer satisfaction because our future together depends on it.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
Strong, integrated, customized. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota. And for over 30 years, we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Are you ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
Welcome back to T-Area High School as the Huskies fall to the T-Area Titans tonight, 54-29. Let's take a look at the numbers. Leading the way in scoring for the Huskies was Emma Scarman with 9 points. Maddie Hammond had 7 for the Huskies. Caitlin Van Rokel had 7. Nora Casting and Ashley Brewer each had 2 points for the Huskies. And Josie Curry and Addison Stabe each had 1 from the charity stripe. Leading the way for T-Area was Katie Vasica with 21 points. Olivia Ritter had 16 on the night. Bryn Schupner had 4. Kendra McKinney had 5. Grace Stansberry, Cassidy Gores, Mara Grant, and Caitlin Kunert all had 2 points for the Titans in the 54-29 victory. Taking a look at the rebounding statistics, Nora Cassidy pulled down 11 boards for the Huskies, 3 offensive, 8 defensive. She got hampered by foul trouble late in the basketball game, and that was something that did not help the Huskies. Taking a look at other rebounding statistics, Emma Scarman pulled down 6 boards for the Huskies. The team had 9. Sydney Kellen had 3 boards for the Huskies tonight. Caitlin Van Rokel and Ashley Brewer had 2 each. right along with Josie Curry and Maddie Hammett. And Addison Stabe and Nicole Reed had 1 rebound apiece for the Huskies. The Huskies on the game shot 15% from the field, going 6 of 40. They shot 4 of 21 from three-point land for a 19%, and they were 13 of 24 from the free throw line for a 54.2%. T-Area just shot lights out. They were 33.9% from the field for the game. They were 36.4% in the second half. They went 3 of 24 from beyond the arc for 12.5%, and they were 61.1% from the line in the basketball game. So that is how we wrap up the girls' game, with the Huskies losing 54-29. When we come back, we are going to have the boys' game pregame for you, as that will get tipped off in here in about 11 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and take a couple of minute break. When we come back, we'll have the boys' game pregame for you. You're watching Elk Point Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after these messages.
Todd's Electric Service, with shops in Pierre and Vermilion. We offer a full spectrum of electrical services covering Central, North Central, and Southeast South Dakota. We are licensed, insured, and ready to work on your agricultural, commercial, or residential project. Need a quote? Give us a call. Todd's Electric Service, the line to power. Turbulent Games of Parker, your locally owned and operated family-friendly gaming store. They have a wide variety of Magic the Gathering cards going back at least 3 years, Pokemon cards, and more. They host a high school Dungeons & Dragons night every Thursday, and players from around the area are always welcome. They have a wide variety of miniatures and miniature games for your enjoyment. Visit Turbulent Games of Parker, your local store for all things gaming. Our focus at Union County Electric extends beyond providing great service at the lowest possible cost to our members. We care about the community and the people in it. We supply electricity to a wide variety of commercial, industrial, agricultural, and residential locations within our community. As an electric co-op, we are part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. We do business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to community. It's Union County Electric Cooperative in Elk Point. UnionCounty.coop.
Some combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
For more details, contact Brad Fowler, your local State Farm agent in Elk Point, South Dakota.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well-child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
Jensen Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters to you most, protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with several companies to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 76 years. Visit us at jensenagencyonline.com or call 605-356-2037.
Since the 1960s, McLaury Engineering Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to public and private clients in a tri-state area. They are a small firm focused on serving you with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. They will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical designed projects for you with professional, technically knowledgeable staff and an overall lower project end cost. Committed to you at McLaury Engineering in Elk Point.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products. Rubida Insurance in Elk Point, South Dakota is an independent insurance agency. They're not committed to any specific insurance company. They are committed to you. Rubida Insurance looks for the best combination of price, coverage, and service to match your needs. With one call or visit, you have access to multiple lines of coverage. They work for you as your consultant for your present and future insurance needs. Rubida Insurance, Elk Point, committed to customer satisfaction because our future together depends on it.
Welcome back to T-Area High School, where the Huskies and the T-Area Titans are getting ready to do battle here in the boys' game. Let's take a look inside the numbers at T-Area. They shoot 47.5% from the field. As a team, they are shooting 38% from beyond the arc. And they are a 64% free throw shooting team. They get 30.9 boards per game and have 110 steals on the year. They're averaging 65.5 points per basketball game that they play. So the Huskies have a tall test in front of them, but it is not something that they're not able to overcome. So the Huskies and the T-Area Titans are getting ready to do battle. Now the Huskies will return to action on Monday as they will travel to West Central. West Central will have that basketball game for you on the NFHS network, I believe. I'm going to have to check on that. Check on social media, and Athletic Director Justin Clerks will also tweet it out where the Huskies will be able to be seen on Monday night. We are not traveling with the team on Monday. We will be with the girls on Tuesday night as they are going to take on the Vermilion Tanagers for the Region 4 in the Region 4 first round. So again, we are getting ready for the Huskies and the Titans. When we come back, we're going to have starting lineups and the tip for you. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky Basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after these messages.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605 356-2271.
Strong, integrated, customized. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota. And for over 30 years, we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Are you ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
Todd's Electric Service, with shops in Pierre and Vermilion. We offer a full spectrum of electrical services covering Central, North Central, and Southeast South Dakota. We are licensed, insured, and ready to work on your agricultural, commercial, or residential project. Need a quote? Give us a call. Todd's Electric Service, the line to power.
Welcome back to T-Area High School, where the Huskies and the Titans are getting ready to do battle in the boys' game. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for your Elk Point-Jefferson Huskies. They're going with their normal starting lineup of Will Gary, Andrew Neerman, Riley Schmitz, Tyler Gehring, and Jacob Lichtenberg. Again, that's Gary, the 5'8" senior guard, Andrew Neerman, the 5'10" senior guard, Riley Schmitz, the 5'10" senior guard, Tyler Gehring, the 6'3" senior forward, and Jacob Lichtenberg, the 6'2" junior forward. For the T-Area Titans, they are going to counter with number 3, Austin Lake, a 6'1" senior forward. Number 5, Garrett Colback, a 5'11" senior guard. Number 11, Jeff Worth, a 5'11" junior guard. Number 15, Caden Ellingson, a 6'7" senior center. The Huskies are going to have to watch out for him, as they actually have 2 6'7" players. And then number 23, Cale Lundeen, a 6'2" junior forward. So again, the Huskies are going with Gary, Neerman, Schmitz, Gehring, and Lichtenberg. The Titans are going to counter with Lake, Colbeck, Worth, Ellingson, and Lundeen.
And now the starting lineup for your T-Area Titans.
So the Huskies are going to have to figure out a way to take care of the height of the T-Area Titans tonight. So we're going to go ahead and step aside for 30 seconds. When we come back, we'll have the tip-off for you. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
Todd's Electric Service, with shops in Pierre and Vermilion. We offer a full spectrum of electrical services covering Central, North Central, and Southeast South Dakota. We are licensed, insured, and ready to work on your agricultural, commercial, or residential project. Need a quote? Give us a call. Todd's Electric Service, the line to power.
Welcome back to T-Area High School as we get ready to jump it up here at T, as the Huskies will be taking on the T-Area Titans. Tyler Gehring is going to be in the center circle for the Huskies. And jumping it up is going to be Caden Ellingson for the Titans. Ball is up in the air, and we are underway. Ellingson gets a tap back to Worth. Now the ball goes over to Lundeen. Now the Titans are working it around the perimeter, and they get it inside Ellingson for the first 2 points of the basketball game. And Will Gary throws the basketball away right into the hands of Jeff Worth. Will Gary gets it up across the timeline for the Huskies. 7:28 left to go. Huskies down 4-0. Andrew Neerman kicks it over to Jacob Lichtenberg. Now kicks it back to Lichtenberg. Shots up and off the mark, no good. And he's going to travel with, and on the rebound, good show of sportsmanship by the Huskies. Lundin is going to travel with the basketball. So Tyler Gehring inbounds the basketball, gets it to Neerman. Neerman's going to spot up from 15 feet. That's going to be no good. Lundin with the rebound for the Titans. The ball goes to Colbeck. Now back to Lundin. Now kicks it out to Jeff Worth, and a traveling violation is going to be called on Worth. Good defense by the Huskies, and they are down 4-0 with 7:05 left to go here in the first quarter. Andrew Neerman with the basketball, brings it up, gets it over to Will Gary, brings it across the timeline, back to Andrew Neerman. Long pass to Tyler Gehring. Gehring's able to save it, gets it back to Will Gary. Riley Schmidt's going to spot up from 3. That's going to be an air ball. Jacob Lichtenberg right there, though, and he gets to put back for 2. 4-2 Titan lead, 6:40 left to go here in the first quarter. Ellingson with the basketball, muscling it up on the Huskies, and he is going to take a fall after he pushes the basketball up. Will Gary's going to push it across the timeline for the Huskies. Ball goes inside to Jake Lichtenberg. Now ball goes tipped up in the air. Riley Schmitz with the putback. 6-4 lead for the Titans. 6:13 left to go here in the first quarter. Austin Lake with the basketball, now kicks it over to Colbeck. Back over to Ellingson, now back to Lundin. Lundin now with the basketball, gets working against Tyler Gehring. Gehring's going to go up, try to distract the shot. Ellingson's not going to be able to pull the rebound down, and it's going to be Husky basketball. Husky wearing their road black uniforms, blue numbers and letters trimmed in white with 2 stripes down the side. T-area wearing their home whites, numbers and letters trimmed in gold. Neerman kicks the ball over to Lichtenberg. Now back to Neerman. Back to Riley Schmitz on the left side. Now inside to Lichtenberg. Back to Will Gary. Gary looking for help. He needs help. Gets it out to Neerman. Kicks it to Tyler Gehring. Gehring spots up from 3. Too strong off the iron. No good. Ellingson with another board for the Titans. And a player control foul is going to be called on Jeff Worth as Riley Schmitz took the charge for the Huskies. 6-4 lead, 5:25 left to go here in the first half. Riley Schmitz with the basketball, now gets it over to Will Gary. And there's going to be another foul called on Jeff Worth. That's going to be his second. Now checking in for the Titans for Jeff Worth is going to be number 13, Blake Thompson. Gehring inbounds the basketball to Will Gary. And Thompson messes up Gary's dribbling momentum, and the ball goes. Titans get a fast break. Will Gary's going to get tagged with the foul at the other end. So Lundin's going to be at the free throw line to shoot a pair. First free throw is up and off the mark, no good. Lundin's second free throw is up. And off the mark, no good. Tyler Gehring with the board for the Huskies. Will Gary gets the basketball, kicks it up ahead to Tyler Gehring. Gehring brings it up across the timeline for EPJ. Now he's looking for help, gets it into Neerman. Neerman looks to dribble drive into the lane. Ellingson there for the rebound. Lundin lays it up and off the window for 2. It's an 8-4 lead now for the Titans with 4:36 left to go here in the basketball game. And Thompson now with the steal. Makes it a 10-4 basketball game with 4:28 left to go. Neerman with a little wraparound pass to Gary, and he drains it. And Jake Otkin calls a 30-second timeout. Huskies are going to take it. We're going to take it with them. With 4:20 left to go here in the first quarter, you're watching Elk Point Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
Turbulent Games of Parker, your locally owned and operated family-friendly gaming store. They have a wide variety of Magic the Gathering cards going back at least 3 years, Pokemon cards, and more. They host a high school Dungeons & Dragons night every Thursday, and players from around the area are always welcome. They have a wide variety of miniatures and miniature games for your enjoyment. Visit Turbulent Games of Parker, your local store for all things gaming.
Welcome back to T-Area High School as the Huskies have cut the lead to 3, 10-7 lead for the T-Area Titans with 4:20 left to go here in the first quarter. Head coach Jake Otkin wanted to call the timeout and got it after that 3 by Tyler Gehring. So Thompson brings the basketball up across the timeline. Lundeen's going to go streaking in, and he's going to get 2. Lichtenberg with the basketball now, gets it inside to Riley Schmitz. Schmitz working against the Titan defense. Schmitz kicks it out to Gehring. Gehring spots up from 3, too strong off the front of the iron, no good. Lundeen with the rebound for the Titans. Long three-pointer taken by Garrett Kolbeck. And Kolbeck misses the shot altogether. Huskies are able to get the rebound. Landon Gary and Cannon Kemp are going to check in. Checking out are Will Gary and Riley Schmitz. Cannon Kemp gets the basketball in to Landon Gary. Gary's going to bring it up across the timeline. He's going to look for help. Gets it over to Jacob Lichtenberg. Lichtenberg now on the left side. Gets it to Cannon Kemp. Kemp works his... Kicks it out to Gary. Huskies reset the offense. Cannon Kemp dribble drive into the lane. He's going to get the basketball back. Landon Gary's going to go up. And that ball's going to get knocked away by Reese Kirschman. Kirschman, excuse me. Jake Otkin talking to the officials right now, and a foul was called on Cannon Kemp, his first, team second. Lundeen at the line to shoot a pair. He misses his first. Second free throw upcoming for Lundeen. That's good. Titans extend their lead to 6, 13-7. Great passing by the Huskies. But Jacob Lichtenberg is not able to convert the play. Getting ready to come in for the Huskies is going to be Binger. And a defensive foul on the Huskies. No, the officials are discussing it. Cannon Kemp is going to get... No, check that. Andrew Neerman's going to get his first foul. Basket was good. Basket was good by Kolbeck, and he's going to get a chance to convert the old-fashioned three-point play, and he does. So Neerman with the basketball gets it up ahead to Landon Gary. Gary, and a foul is going to be called on Reese Kirschman. Team's third foul. Cannon Kemp with the basketball now for the Huskies. Nathan Binger in the basketball game for Jacob Lichtenberg. And Cannon Kemp's going to be called with the foul. Checking back into the basketball game is now Jeff Worth coming in for Garrett Kolbeck. Will Gary is going to check back in for Cannon Kemp as Kemp Picks up his second foul. So Thompson brings the basketball up across the timeline, gets it over to Worth. Huskies are able to rip the basketball away. Binger with the steal for the Huskies. Landon Gary with the basketball now. Looking for help, gets it, looking, now gets it over to Andrew Neerman. Neerman with the basketball. Long pass to Will Gary, and Gary's going to get rejected by Thompson with authority up into the fourth row of the student section as he went for a three-pointer. Austin Lake checks back in for Kirschenman. The T-area student body is really getting it up. Tyler Gehring with a good look, but the three just rims out, and it's still a 16-7 lead. Lundeen with the pass ahead to Thompson, and Thompson scores. Riley Schmitz with the basketball, now gets it up ahead to Landon Gary. Gary gets his pocket picked by Jeff Worth. Ball gets ahead to Lundeen. And a blocking foul is going to be called on Tyler Gehring.
Husky foul number 30, Tyler Gehring.
And that's Gehring's first, team's fifth. Lundeen has just opened it up. Jonah Koser coming into the basketball game to give Jeff Worth a break. Lundeen with 7 points on the night so far for the Titans. First free throw is up, and he makes the old-fashioned three-point play. Gary with the basketball, now hands it up to Riley Schmitz. Schmitz works it up across the timeline. Ball goes over to Landon Gary, and it's going to be out of bounds off the Titans. Husky basketball. Lundeen's going to check out of the basketball game to take a breather. Checking back in for him is going to be Colbeck. Will Gary with the basketball. Ball goes to Tyler Gehring. Gehring looking for help. Kicks it inside to Landon Gary. Gary forces up the shot, and Huskies aren't able to pull it down. Ellingson pulls it down for the Titans. Long three attempt by Colbeck. That's going to be off the mark. Tyler Gehring's going to come down with the rebound for the Huskies. Will Gary with the basketball now. Nathan Binger with the ball. Got it stripped away by Koser. And less than a minute left to play, 57 seconds. T-area has the commanding 14-point lead, 21-7. And somehow Austin Lake just did not get the ball to fall. Tyler Gehring with the basketball now gets it to Riley Schmitz. Schmitz, little fadeaway jumper, and he's going to drain it. Good shot by Riley Schmitz. 34 seconds left to go. 2-second shot clock, game clock differential. So Thompson brings the basketball up across midcourt. Now hands it off to Koser. 19 seconds left to play. Thompson with the basketball. They're going to play for the last shot of the quarter. Oh, and Riley Schmitz with a tackle on Austin Lake. That's going to be his first foul and the team's fifth. Make that sixth. Koser and Thompson are going to check out of the basketball game. Lundeen's going to check back in right along with Jeff Worth. Colbeck with the basketball. Now back to Colbeck. Long three, and he hits it on the buzzer beater. 24-9 lead for the Titans here at the end of the first quarter. So we're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we will have second quarter action for you. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
Our focus at Union County Electric extends beyond providing great service at the lowest possible cost to our members. We care about the community and the people in it. We supply electricity to a wide variety of commercial, industrial, agricultural, and residential locations within our community. As an electric co-op, we are part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. We do business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to community. It's Union County Electric Cooperative in Elk Point. UnionCounty.coop.
Some combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
For more details, contact Brad Fowler, your local State Farm agent in Elk Point, South Dakota.
Welcome back to T-Area High School as the Huskies find themselves trailing the Titans. Excuse me. By 15, 24-9 with going into the second quarter. Huskies have their original starting five out on the court, except for Jacob Lichtenberg. Lichtenberg is out. Ellingson somehow comes down with the rebound for the Titans. Now the ball goes back out to Jeff Worth. Worth kicks it inside to Colbeck. Colbeck working between the circles now. Back to Worth, now over to Austin Lake. Back to Cale Lundeen. Titans with a little jump step stop there. And up and in. Colbeck with the two-pointer. That gives him 8 points on the night. And it's now a 26-9 lead for the Titans. Andrew Neerman with the basketball, and a foul is going to be called on Lundeen as he nearly took out Riley Schmitz going after the basketball. So Riley Schmitz sets to inbound the basketball, gets it to Andrew Neerman. Neerman's going to set the offense for the Huskies. Neerman hands it off to Landon Gary. Lichtenberg's inside. Tyler Gehring's taking a break for the Huskies. Caden Ellingson picks up his first. 26-9 lead. Lichtenberg kicks it over to Gary. Now back to Landon Gary. Now back to Will. And Ellingson sticks his big hand in there for the steal, and Andrew Neerman comes up with the steal himself. And the ball goes inside to Andrew Neerman, and good teamwork by the Huskies to cut it down to 15 points, 26-11. Lundeen's going to go all the way, and a foul. Foul's going to be called on Riley Schmitz. That's going to be his second. Tyler Gehring's going to check in. Ellingson's going to check out for the Titans. Checking in for T-Area. It's Kirshenman. And Lundeen at the line. He is already in double figures for the night. He's got 11 points on the night so far. So Landon Gary with the basketball, kicks it back over to Will. Over to Jacob Lichtenberg, and Lichtenberg's going to go up, and he's going to get fouled. First time the Huskies have been at the line tonight. Foul's going to be on Lundeen, his second, team 6. Lichtenberg's first free throw is up and good. Second free throw for Lichtenberg is up and rattles in and out, no good. Huskies can't get the rebound. Jeff Worth with the basketball, kicks it out to Colbeck. Colbeck, long three, no good. Now Lundeen's going to spot up from three, and that's going to be off the mark, no good. Fight for the rebound, that's going to go against Foul's going to go against Kirschenman, and I believe that's his second. It is.
Ninth foul, number 41, Reese Kirschman. His second.
Team seventh foul, so Jacob Lichtenberg is going to go back to the free throw line for the Huskies to shoot the bonus. And Lichtenberg drains the first. Second free throw for Lichtenberg is up, and that's off the mark, no good. And Kolbeck muscles his way in on the Huskies and scores for the Titans. That gives him 10 points on the night. Lichtenberg with the basketball. Now Lundin with the steal. Landon Gary goes up for the block. Ball's going to go off of the Huskies.
Back into the game for the Huskies, number 22, Riley Schmitz.
Riley Schmitz checks back into the game with 2 fouls. Checking out of the game is Landon Gary. So the Huskies have their original starting 5 on the floor of Gary, Neerman, Schmitz, Gehring, and Lichtenberg. And Austin Lake comes swooping in to get the rebound and the score for the Titans. Cannon Kemp checks back into the basketball game for Will Gary. Lundin's going to sit with 5:14 left to go here in the second quarter. And a foul is going to be called on Kirschenman.
Second foul, number 41, Reese Kirschman. The line for the Huskies, number 34, Jacob Lichtenberg.
Kirschenman's going to come out of the basketball game now with 3 fouls. We won't be seeing him much the rest of the way in this first half. Lichtenberg back at the line to shoot a pair for the Huskies. First free throw is up and good. 33-14 lead for the Titans, 19 points. Second free throw for Lichtenberg makes it an 18-point ball game. Jake's got 6 points on the night. Alex Pies. Alex Pies in the basketball game. Foul is going to be called on Lichtenberg, his first. Team foul number 8 for the Huskies. Ellingson at the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is up and good. Excuse me, to shoot the 1-and-1. Second free throw for Ellingson is going to be off the mark, no good. Huskies are going to get the rebound. Riley Schmitz comes down with the board for EPJ. Cannon Kemp with the basketball, now brings it up across midcourt. Kemp works it around over to Jacob Lichtenberg. Lichtenberg now back over to Kemp between the circles. Kemp over to Schmitz. Now inside to Lichtenberg. Lichtenberg's working against Ellingson, and he's going to walk with the basketball. So the Titans are going to get the turnover. Get the ball back after the turnover. Less than 4.5 minutes left to go here in this first half. Kolbeck with the basketball. Now kicks it out to Thompson. Thompson drains it for 3. And it's now a 37-15 game for the Titans. And nice little scoop layup there by Riley Schmitz as he floats one in off the teardrop. Jacob Lichtenberg's going to come down with the rebound for the Huskies, and he is going to get fouled.
Nice foul, number 5, Garrett Kolbeck, now his first. Team 9 to the line for the Huskies, number 34, Lichtenberg.
Lichtenberg, first free throw is up and good. Second free throw is up and good for Lichtenberg. Binger checks back into the basketball game for the Huskies. Jacob Lichtenberg has been nearly automatic from the free throw line tonight. Titans bring the basketball up across the free throw line, up across the timeline. Austin Lake puts it in to make it a 20-point game once again, 39-19 with 3:37 left to go here in the first half. Tyler Gehring with the basketball, now gets it over to Andrew Neerman, now back over to Riley Schmitz. Schmitz looks to drive the lane, he's going to scoop layup and score. Riley Schmitz has 8 points on the night for the Huskies. Lead is cut back down to 18. Huskies need to get some defensive stands here. Long three ball taken by Worth. Ellingson gets the rebound, puts it in over Binger. That's back to a 20-point lead. Riley Schmitz spots up for three and drains it. Good looking shot there for Schmitz. Ellingson with the basketball underneath. He just muscles his way up. Andrew Neerman with the basketball now. Is going to kick it inside to Binger, and he's going to count it and one. Foul's going to be called on Ellingson. His second. And the team's 8th. And a full timeout called by Jake Otkin. We're going to step aside and take it with them. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Welcome back to T Area High School, where the Huskies find themselves down 16 to the T Area Titans. That coming up on the half, 43-27 lead for the Titans. Huskies just are getting outplayed, outscored, out-rebounded by the Titans. It's going to be interesting to take a look at the numbers when we get them after the first half. So it's going to be Titan basketball with 2:41 left to go here in the second quarter. Titans are going to bring it up across the timeline. Austin Lake with the basketball, now kicks it out to Jeff Worth. Worth now kicks it to Thompson. Thompson, little spinner from the left elbow, no good. Riley Schmitz brings the basketball up across the timeline for EPJ. Schmitz leaves it for Neerman. Neerman drives into the lane, kicks it over to Binger. Binger back to Neerman, and Neerman's layup is going to be off the mark, no good. Too strong off the window. Long three attempt by T Area, and they're going to hit it. Austin Lake hits it and makes it a 19-point basketball game, 21. Tyler Gehrig's going to step up and spot up from three. No, they only gave it a two for him. His toe may have been on the line there. Cale Lundeen is going to swoop into the lane, and he's going to score. 48-29 lead for the Titans. 1:29 left to go here in the first half. Riley Schmitz spots up from three. That's going to be off the mark, no good. Ellingson comes down with the board for the Titans. Lundeen's going to shot fake and go up, and Tyler Gehrig's going to get him, but they're going to call a foul. Foul's going to be on Gehrig. That's going to be his second, team's 9th. First free throw is up and good. Up and oh good.
For the Huskies, number 24, Landon Geary.
Second free throw. It's good. Now it's a 20-point lead for the Titans, 49-29 with 1:06 left to go here in the first half. Andrew Neerman gets the ball to Riley Schmitz. Schmitz works it over to Binger. Binger on the right side. He's going to spot up from three. He drains it! Nathan Binger, what a good-looking shot there with a hand in his face and everything. Lundeen is going to scoop layup and score. Back to a 19-point basketball game. But holy cow, Binger, I did not expect to see him shoot the three. Andrew Neerman with the basketball, kicks it over to Riley Schmitz, who spots up from three. That's going to be off the mark, no good. Ellingson comes down with the rebound. Binger fighting for that with Ellingson. Jeff Worth with the basketball, 21 seconds left to go here in the first half. Huskies down 51-32. So a high-scoring affair does not mean that there is a lack of defense in this game. Lundeen's going to spot up from three, and he's going to drain it. 22-point lead for the Titans, and the Huskies are going to go down to the locker room, down by 22 at the break. So we're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we'll have your halftime show with stats, analysis, and more. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
Jensen Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters to you most, protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with several companies to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 76 years. Visit us at jensenagencyonline.com or call 605-356-2037.
Since the 1960s, McLaury Engineering Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to public and private clients in a tri-state area. They are a small firm focused on serving you with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. They will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical designed projects for you with professional, technically knowledgeable staff and an overall lower project end cost. Committed to you at McLaury Engineering in Elk Point.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products. Rubida Insurance in Elk Point, South Dakota is an independent insurance agency. They're not committed to any specific insurance company. They are committed to you. Rubida Insurance looks for the best combination of price, coverage, and service to match your needs. With one call or visit, you have access to multiple lines of coverage. They work for you as your consultant for your present and future insurance needs. Rubida Insurance, Elk Point, committed to customer satisfaction because our future together depends on it.
Welcome back to T-Area High School as the Huskies find themselves trailing the T-Area Titans 54-32. Let's go inside the numbers right now. Leading the way for the Huskies is Riley Schmitz with 11 points. Jacob Lichtenberg has 8 for the Huskies, including being 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Nathan Binger has 6 for the Huskies. Tyler Gehring has 5. And Andrew Neerman has 2 points for EPJ. For T-Area, they are led by Lundeen with 19 points. 10 points for Garrett Colbeck. 9 for Caden Ellingson. 7 for Austin Lake and Blake Thompson. And 2 points for Jeff Worth. The Huskies were 11 of 26 from the field for a total shooting percentage of 42.3%. They went 3 for 11 from beyond the arc, 27.3%. And they were 7 of 9 from the free throw line for 77.8%. For the hot T-Area Titans, they were 68.8% from the field, including going 4 of 9 from beyond the arc and 6 of 11 from the free throw line. The Huskies, they outscored the Huskies 24-9 in the first quarter, and the Huskies kept pace with them the second quarter, just being outscored 30-23. T-Area's largest lead was by 22 with 4:19 left to go in the second quarter. The Huskies are going to need to definitely do something to get back into this basketball game. But when we come back, we're going to have scores from around the state and more for you. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
Strong, integrated, customized. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota. And for over 30 years, we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide.
Both are boys. Boys. Whoops.
Are you ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
Welcome back to T-Area High School. Let's take a look at scores from around the state. Platte Geddes is up on Wagner 31-18 at the end of the first half. Winter defeats Mobridge Pollock today 81-76. Millbank up on Tiapsazina 27-26. Stanley County is up on Langford area 57-53 with 3 minutes left to go in the third. Here at the end of the first half, the Huskies are down 54-32 to the T-Area Titans. Groton area is up on Dual 33-24 at the break. Dakota Valley, with 6 minutes left to go in the second, is defeating Madison 23-13. West Central defeated Chamberlain tonight 74-49. Hamlin over Britton Hecla 64-28. Less than a minute left to go. They're in a barn burner in Emory tonight as Parker and Bridgewater Emory are tied at 48 apiece. Tri-Valley is up on Beersford and looking to get the win. Less than a minute left in the fourth quarter. 53-44 lead for Tri-Valley. Del Rapids St. Mary's up on Baltic at the start of the third quarter, 34-23. The other score that we do not have an update on as of right now is Del Rapids and Lennox. That is the Region 4 matchup for the Lennox Orioles. Now, there's a lot that can go on. We're waiting on that Beersford Tri-Valley score. If Beersford does not win, Huskies stay in sixth place. They will take on these same T-Area Titans once again in 2 weeks. But the Huskies have one more home game, or one more game to play before the seedings are announced. But as of right now, the Huskies are in sixth place with a 6-12 record here. Vermilion at 19-0 is in first place. Dakota Valley at 16-2 is in second place by 0.47 of a percentage point. 0.47 of a point. Vermilion holds the lead over Dakota Valley. Folks, that is the slimmest of margins. Dakota Valley still has, they defeated Sioux City West and East. They still have 2 remaining games tonight against Madison and against Lennox in North Sioux City. So that is something that is big. T-Area at 10-7 has 43.00 seed points. Lennox at 7-11, 39.889. Canton at 7-12, 38.579. EPJ at 6-12, 38.5. And Beersford 5-12, 38.353. So the Huskies, Beersford, remaining on their schedule, has Tri-Valley tonight. They're on a 4-game losing skid. Make that a 5-game losing skid as Tri-Valley is going to defeat them. They play Wagner at Wagner on the 22nd, and then they come and take on the Beersford or the T-Area Titans on the 26th here in Beersford, excuse me. So we're getting underway and getting ready for the second half. Huskies are looking to come out on a run. It's going to be T-Area Titan basketball to start the second half. T-Area brings the basketball out across the timeline. Lundeen with the basketball, now hands it over to Jeff Worth, and Worth drains it for 3 to open up the scoring. 25-point lead now for the Titans with 7:43 left to go. Lichtenberg with the basketball, gets it over to Neerman. Neerman now gets it to Will Gary at the right side. Gary looks to dribble drive into the lane, now kicks the pass in, was intended for Lichtenberg, but Ellingson got his big paw in there and stole the basketball away. Austin Lake brings it up across the timeline for the Titans. Lundeen kicks it out to Worth, and Worth's three-pointer's no good. Ellingson's going to go up for the rebound. Ellingson in that first half had 8 rebounds. So he was close to a double-double in that first half. Foul's going to be called on Riley Schmitz. His third, team's first. Lichtenberg working on Ellingson, and that should have been a traveling violation. But they're going to get Lichtenberg with the foul. His second. And Lundeen's going to get the illegal block. That's going to be his third. So Will Gary's going to get the basketball right up across the timeline. Kicks it over to Tyler Gehring. Gehring looking for help on the left side. Now brings it close to to the top of the key. Now Will Gary kicks it over to Riley Schmidt. Schmidt's free throw line is going to bank it off the window, too strong. And the Titans are going to bring it up. And Jeff Worth just misses the easy bunny as he had a couple of Huskies on him. Riley Schmidt's going to spot up from three. That's going to be off the mark, no good. And Worth makes up for that missed easy layup. And he scores. It's now a 27-point lead for the Titans. And we are close to a running clock. Lichtenberg with the basketball. Kicks it over to Will Gary. Gary now over to Riley Schmidt. Schmidt's inside to Lichtenberg, and Lichtenberg's going to get it. Ellingson on the push. That is Ellingson's third. Team second foul here in the third quarter. Jacob Lichtenberg, who went 6 of 8 from the line, is back at the free throw line. He is now 6 of 9 from the charity stripe tonight. Second free throw is up and off the mark, no good. Lundeen. And a kick ball is going to be called on the Huskies. It's going to be Worth to inbound it for the Titans. Gets it to Lundeen. Lundeen now working against Will Gary. Lundeen's going to lose the basketball, and Tyler Gehring's going to come up with it. It's a 2-on-3 break for the Huskies. And Gehring's layup is no good, too strong off the window. And Tyler Gehring goes airborne. Ellingson with the little turnaround floater. Andrew Neerman puts up a shot, and he's going to get laid up and off of Ellingson. He looked like he was just going to climb Ellingson there, but it's back down to a 27-point lead for the Titans, 61-34 with 5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. And Ellingson's going to get the ball stolen away from him by Will Gary. It's a 4-on-4 break. And Riley Schmitz puts it up and in for the Huskies, 61-36. Lead now for the Huskies. They're fighting their way back. Worth with the basketball. Now the ball goes inside Ellingson. He lays it up and off the window for two. Back to a 27-point lead, 63-36 for the Titans. Gary kicks the ball over to Jacob Lichtenberg on the right wing. Now back out to Andrew Neerman, top of the key. Neerman inside to Lichtenberg. Lichtenberg hands it off to Riley Schmitz, and Schmitz scores. 63-38 lead for the Titans. 4:07 left to go. Riley Schmitz goes running into the T area bench. Tyler Gehring's going to stop pop from 17 feet, and he's going to drain it. 23-point lead now. Huskies looking to come back. Thompson getting ready to check in for T area. Foul's going to be called on Andrew Neerman. His second, team third. So the basketball is underneath. Thompson gets the basketball right away, and he makes an impact. He's got 9 points on the night so far. Tyler Gehring with the basketball now for the Huskies. Riley Schmitz with a long three. It's back to a 25-point basketball game. A nice pass there by Worth, or by Lake. Back to Worth.
Number 5 here, Colbeck. That's his second.
Foul's going to be called on Colbeck, his second, team's third. So a 25-point lead for the Titans, 65-40, 3:18 left to go here in the third quarter. And Andrew Neerman, or Riley Schmitz, dribbles it off of his knee, and it goes out of bounds. back to the Titans. The Huskies in the first half had 9 turnovers to 5 for the Titans. So Worth gets the ball over to Colbeck. Now inside to Kirschenman, and he scores. Lundeen's going to get ready to check back into the basketball game. The Huskies are going to bring in subs as well. 2:40 left to go here in the third quarter. Andrew Neerman spots up from 3. That's going to be too strong off the back of the iron. No good. Riley Schmitz with the rebound, and his putback is no good. Jeff Worth going to walk the basketball up across the timeline. He's got an Andrew Neerman on him. Worth now kicks it over to Lake. Lake's going to lay it up and off the window for 2. Foul's going to be called on Tyler Gehring. That's his third. 69-40 lead now for the Titans. And that is going to put Austin Lake on the line. He is getting ready to come out of the basketball game as well. Checking out is Garrett Colback. Free throw is up and off the mark, no good. Tyler Gehring with the rebound. Checked in for the Huskies is Nathan Binger, Landon Gary, and Cannon Kemp. Gehring with the basketball, kicks it out to Neerman. Neerman looking for help, gets it. Cannon Kemp's going to lay it up and off the back of the iron, no good. And Lundeen's going to come down with the basketball. 1:57 left to go. Thompson with the basketball, kicks it to Lundeen. Lundeen's shot's going to rattle around, off the mark, no good. Andrew Neerman's going to come in for the rebound for the Huskies. He's going to get it to Gehring, 15 feet shot, no good. Jeff Worth, long three-pointer. Thompson's going to go up for the shot, and he's going to get fouled. Husky foul is going to be called on Cannon Kemp. That's going to be his third. And it's going to send Thompson to the line to shoot a pair. Riley Schmitz checks into the basketball game for Tyler Gehring. Austin Lake checks out of the game for the Titans. Second free throw is up and off the mark, no good. Still a 29-point game. Thierry is just not able to get a ball in the bucket to put it into a running clock. Cannon Kemp with the basketball. Now gets it over to Riley Schmitz on the left. Now back to Neerman. Back over to Landon Gary. Neerman with the basketball, 15 to shoot. And Neerman's going to travel with the basketball. .9 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Thompson with the basketball. He's going to go to the line to shoot a pair.
Husky foul number 10, Cannon Kemp, his fourth.
Cannon Kemp picks up his fourth foul.
To the line for 2.
Will Gary's going to check back into the game for Kemp. 51.4 seconds left to go. Thompson at the line to shoot a pair, and he misses the first.
Number 3, Will Gary. Number 1, on the post.
Second free throw for Thompson is good, and that puts it at running clock. So 51.4 seconds left to go. This game will remain running clock unless the Huskies can get it down to under 20 points. Binger with the rebound and with the nice dish inside. And Binger puts it back away for the Huskies, 70-42. 33 seconds left to go here in the half. or in the quarter, excuse me. Lundin gets the basketball over to Worth. Worth now they're playing for the last shot. There's about a 2-second difference between the shot and the game clocks. Ball goes to Kosher. Back to Lundin. Out to Worth, and Worth drains it for three. 73-42 lead. And Will Gary nearly puts it in at the buzzer, but the Huskies find themselves down 73-42 to the T-Area Titans. We're going to go ahead and step aside. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky Basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
Todd's Electric Service, with shops in Pierre and Vermilion. We offer a full spectrum of electrical services covering Central, North Central, and Southeast South Dakota. We are licensed, insured, and ready to work on your agricultural, commercial, or residential project. Need a quote? Give us a call. Todd's Electric Service, the line to power. Turbulent Games of Parker, your locally owned and operated family-friendly gaming store. They have a wide variety of Magic the Gathering cards going back at least 3 years, Pokemon cards, and more. They host a high school Dungeons & Dragons night every Thursday, and players from around the area are always welcome. They have a wide variety of miniatures and miniature games for your enjoyment. Visit Turbulent Games of Parker, your local store for all things gaming.
Welcome back to T-Area High School as we get back into action. Riley Schmitz with the basketball, gets it over to Will Gary. Now over to Landon Gary. Landon Gary inside to Riley Schmitz, and that ball is going to go off the mark. And a foul is going to be called on the rebound. Foul is going to be called on Austin Lake, excuse me. His first, team's fourth. Tyler Gehring with the basketball, right side, now gets it over to Nathan Binger, and Binger scores! Binger for a triple. Huskies cut the lead down to 28, 73-45, 7:23 left to go here in the basketball game. Long three attempt on the way by Colbeck, and that's going to be off the mark. Ball goes ahead to Neerman. No, check that to Schmitz. Now over to Landon, Tyler Gehring. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied here. Back to Gehring, top of the key, rims in and out, no good. That ball was halfway down the cylinder and came out. Errant pass by Pies, intended for Koser. Binger's going to check out of the basketball game. Check that, Landon Gary's going to check out. Jacob Lichtenberg's going to check in for the Huskies. Riley Schmitz with the basketball. He's working it around the left side. Now he's looking for help. Ball gets stolen away by Jonah Koser. And the foul is going to be called on the Huskies. Will Gary is going to be called for the foul. 6:17 left to go, and it is now the 17th foul on the Huskies. And Ellingson takes out Lichtenberg with the rebound. Will Gary with the basketball. Riley Schmitz now with the ball, trying to work against Garrett Colbeck. Now Schmitz with the basketball. He looks over to Tyler Gehring, gets it over to him on the right side. Lichtenberg with the basketball, now kicks it back to Will Gary. Gary looking to dribble drive into the lane. He gets caught into trouble. And a whistle and a foul on the play. Foul is going to be called on number 21, Alex Pies. His first, team's fifth. Andrew Neerman checks back into the basketball game for Nathan Binger. So Binger with 6 points takes a seat for the Huskies. And Austin Lake was not expecting that basketball to come to him. Garrett Kolbeck puts it in for the Titans. 76-45 lead for T-Area. Riley Schmidt's little fadeaway bank shot is good. 76-47, 5:06 left to go here in the basketball game. Getting ready to check in is Cole Schilling. Long three by the Titans. That's going to be credited to Kolbeck. He's got 15 on the night so far. Riley Schmitz with the basketball. One dribble, got it inside of Lichtenberg. And Andrew Neerman's going to commit the foul. Andrew Neerman's going to pick up his third foul. Checking into the game is Cole Schilling. He is the other 6'7" player. 4.5 minutes left to go. Ethan Kelly is going to be checking in for the Huskies as well. Jacob Lichtenberg's going to check out of the basketball game for EPJ. Ethan Kelly is going to come into the game. Number 33, Gabe Grant's going to check in now as both teams are starting to slowly replace their starters. Checking out for the Titans was Garrett Kolbeck. And now Austin Lake, the other senior, Jackson Smythe, is going to check into the basketball game for him. Kennekemp with the basketball, gets it over to Riley Schmitz. Schmitz working the ball to the right. Ball goes right to Ethan Kelly. Kelly deflects the basketball, gets it to Tyler Gehring. Kicks it over to Kelly. Kelly inside, looking, gets it up to Andrew Neerman, and there's going to be a foul on the shot. Foul is going to be called, I believe, on Gabe Grant.
Foul on number 33, Gabe Grant. His first. Team 6. To the line for the Huskies, 20, Andrew Neerman, 2.
Neerman with the first free throw. Second free throw is up and good for Neerman. It's back to a 30-point game. 79-49 with 3:31 left to go here in the basketball game. Ball gets kicked out. Oh, and they're going to whistle Ethan Kelly for a block.
Husky foul on number 55, Ethan Kelly. His first.
That's his first, and the team's 8. Gabe Grant at the line to shoot to shoot a pair for the Titans. And a foul is going to be called on the rebound on Alex Pies. And that's going to be free throws for the Huskies.
21, Alex Pies. That's his second. To the line for the Huskies, 22.
Jacob Lichtenberg, Chase Fournier, Easton Kemp, and Landon Gary are all going to check into the basketball game.
Now in the game, the Titans number 43, Eddie Unruh. Now in the game, number 0, Chase Fournier.
Second free throw is up and good for Riley Schmitz, and Jake Otkin has only one starter left on the court, and that is Jacob Lichtenberg with 2:57 left to go here in the basketball game. This is almost like a JV game now. Titans working the basketball around the perimeter. Now they get it inside to Schilling, and Schilling's shot is good. Candy Kemp calls the offense, brings the basketball up across the timeline, gets it over to Chase Fornia. Or check that, Easton Kemp. Lichtenberg is going to miss it, get his own rebound, and he scores. 81-53. Ethan Kelly is going to check back into the basketball game for the Huskies. Schilling with the basketball. Now gets it over to Smythe. Two minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Long three hit by Jonah Koser. And a substitution timeout is called. Jake Lichtenberg is going to check out of the basketball game. Ethan Kelly is going to check back in. Chase Fornia with the basketball. Now gets it to Landon Gary. Now into Ethan Kelly, and Kelly scores. Attaboy, Ethan. 84-55, a minute and 18 left to go here in this basketball game. Long three attempt by the Titans, taken by Eddie Unruh. It's no good. Cannon Kemp with the basketball, now kicks it into Chase Fornia, who loses the basketball out of bounds. So coming up at the end of the game, we'll have the post-game stats and analysis, and then we will get you set for next week's regional action as the Husky girls are going to take on the Vermilion Tanagers in Vermilion. I believe that game is going to be a 7:30 tip-off. We will let you know if it is going to be on Vermilion streaming or both streaming pages for Fuller Digital Solutions. Eddie Unruh gets in the scorebook tonight for the T-Area Titans. It's an 86-55 lead for the Titans. Chase Fornia with the basketball. Now gets it into Easton Kemp. Kemp is going to go up and lay it up and off the window for two. Easton Kemp's going to get it back under 30, and that is how it's going to end, 86-57. Tonight, the T-Area Titans are going to win this basketball game. So the Huskies fall to the Titans, 86-57 in the boys' game. And they fell in the girls' game tonight to the Titans, 54-29. So when we come back, we're going to have stats and analysis for you here at the end of the game. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after these messages.
Our focus at Union County Electric extends beyond providing great service at the lowest possible cost to our members. We care about the community and the people in it. We supply electricity to a wide variety of commercial, industrial, agricultural, and residential locations within our community. As an electric co-op, we are part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. We do business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to community. That's Union County Electric Cooperative in Elk Point. UnionCounty.coop.
Welcome back to T-Area High School one final time as the Titans have defeated the Huskies 86-57. One thing is for certain, the Titans had their shooting pants on tonight as they shot 66% from the field. You're not going to beat many teams that shoot 66% from the field. Taking a look at the numbers for the Huskies had 3 players in double digits, led by Riley Schmitz with 19 points. Nathan Binger had 11. Jacob Lichtenberg had 10. Tyler Gehring had 7 for the Huskies. Andrew Neerman had 6. Easton Kemp and Ethan Kelly each had 2 points. For the T-Area Titans, they were led tonight by Cale Lundeen with 19 points. Garrett Kolbeck had 15. Caden Ellingson had 13. Jeff Worth had 10. Blake Thompson had 10 off the bench. Austin Lake had 9. Jonah Koster had 4. Cole Schilling, Reese Kirschenman, and Eddie Unruh all had 2 points for the Titans. Looking at the shooting percentage for the game, the Huskies shot 42% from the field. They were 21.1% from beyond the arc, and they were 73.3% from the free throw stripe. As I mentioned earlier, total field goal percentage, T-Area shot 66% from the field, 44.4% from 3, and 38.1% from the free throw line. So that is it. The Huskies fall to the T-Area Titans tonight. 86-57 in the boys' game, and in the girls' game, it was a 54-29 game in favor of the Titans. So when our next broadcast is actually tomorrow at the Region 2 2B Wrestling Tournament in Salem, South Dakota at McCook Central Montrose High School. The matches are scheduled to start at 9:30. Mark Ross from Canton and myself, we're going to be providing the coverage. One of us will be on Mat 1. One of us will be providing the coverage for Mat 2. So there are 2 different streams for tomorrow night, so keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, we'll be back on the air. We will let you know if it is going to be the Vermilion streaming team or if it is going to be myself in Vermilion on Tuesday night as the Husky girls will take on the Vermilion Tanagers. So again, for Abby Cassidy, our videographer all night long, I'm Mark Krebs, your voice of the Huskies all season long. It was great to have you alongside us tonight as the girls finish out their regular season, 54-29 defeat to the T-Area Titans, and the boys fall 86-57. So you've been watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. You stay safe, stay warm, have a great night, and go Huskies!